Hi darlings, it's Nish. For those of you new here, welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to guide you guys through the process of just refreshing my vanity, which also doubles as my altar to Lady Aphrodite and has for the last 4 or 5 years. It's just been a beautiful intuitive practice. I am starting off with some Florida water and just giving the surface a good wipe down. It just smells wonderful and it's got beautiful cleansing and re-energizing properties. Here is some red rose incense. We all know that the lovely lady is heavily associated with roses. Again, it just smells wonderful, and I always reach for this while working with Aphrodite. Here's a little crystal altar bell, which I just got secondhand, but it's got a gorgeous sound. Starting with decorating, I've got some doilies that were gifted to me. And some pink candles. I usually use red, a dark red, on my vanity, but we were all out at work, so pink it is. They're growing on me. This is my beautiful statue my grandmother gifted me of the birth of Venus. I'm just cleansing her again with the rose incense and anointing her with beautiful oils. This is dove's blood oil for protection and a touch of love, patchouli cologne to call in love, beauty, and everything attuned to that warm frequency. Here's some old rose petals of mine from various occasions. These are just my lotions and potions and perfumes. These are my very special ones that are for special occasions. Here's a vanity mirror, which was about $2, but I love it so very much. Here's a beautiful shell, which I always place my hair clips, my gua sha, some brooches. I love to use shells as little bowls for my trinkets. Here's a beautiful vintage vanity set with some bottles that I'm yet to use, but these embroidered florals were so very fitting. Here is my antique Birth of Venus plate. I also found at a op shop, and I love to use it as my little jewelry dish for my rings, my pendants. I love to decorate and surround my space with things that hold beautiful memories or just gorgeous to look at. Here's some pill boxes that I bought from Paris, and this little dish was my great grandmother's. I like to hold my dried florals in those, and yeah, they're just wonderful. Again, I just adorn and decorate in a way that feels right. I love having fresh flowers in my room, and these just tied in absolutely wonderfully with what I happened to be doing. Here's some crystals, of course. I've got some clear quartz, some rose quartz, and a beautiful piece of fairy quartz. Lighting more candles because I will always be living by candlelight, and finishing off with some books. It's a vintage poetry book and my candle snuffer. And here is a little offering that I have placed on the vanity and will keep for a few days just to infuse the space with the right intentions. I've filled up this little antique dish with Himalayan rock salt and some seashells. Lady Aphrodite is heavily attuned to everything oceanic, so it just felt right. This little statue is from Greece. It was a gift to myself while I was over there. And some more stones, some kunzite rose quartz, and of course more dried rose petals. I will leave this here for the next few days just to really set the mood, set the space, and just leave this as an offering. And I'm putting some dried jasmine flowers, and my trusty rose incense is serving me well with a gorgeous cleanse. This is my chalice with my name, Maiden Nish, engraved. Cleansing this also, and this will be my little offering dish where I will be placing some rose water and of course some more rose petals. I also infused a few different essential oils in the mix as well. That's all for this video. I hope you got a little bit of something out of it, or at the very least feel a little bit inspired as to how we can incorporate magic with our everyday spaces. I know my style isn't for everybody, it's quite maximalist, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of insight into what my world looks like in terms of orchestrating my spaces and how I like to decorate and set intention. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.